Logical operators. So these basically operators such as and, or, not. Okay. So before we see in detail about the logical operators in C, you might have already known this truth table for and or. Let me give you a brief about it. So whenever you have a AND operator, let us say this is your ampersand AND operator, double ampersand, and we have, let us say 0, 0. So the output of this is 0. And if you have a 0 and 1, and output of this is even 0, the result of this. So 1 ampersand 0, this is also output is 0. 1 double ampersand 1, and its output is 1. So what does that mean? Whenever you perform, this is a logical means what we have truth values. This is the left side. 0 means false, 1 means truth. And two operands are been taken. Whenever these two operands become true, whenever both the values of left hand side of the ampersand, double ampersand symbol, and right hand side of the double ampersand symbol true in the sense what both are ones, then only this expression is evaluated to 1, means the result is also 1. Otherwise, in all other cases, the expression leads to 0. This you know already. And this is how AND works. Okay. So logical AND is whenever both operands of the logical operator AND person are true. When I say true, they are both ones. Then only result is written as 1. Otherwise, the result is 0. This is AND operation. So you can see one example. Next is OR operator. So again here OR is double pipe symbol here. So this double pipe symbol is logical OR. And when this is going to become true, it is basically when either one is true. When either one is true means what? Let us say this is your 1 and these are the pipe symbols 1, 0, 1 means either one means this is 1 and this is 0. Either one means a result is 1. Now 0, 1 also leads to 1 only. And what about 1, 1? 1, 1 also leads to 1 only, because either one means what? It could be both. And here what about this 0 or 0? This leads to 0 because neither of 1 are 1 here. Okay, that's why it is logical OR is 0. Next we have NOT operation. Logical NOT is basically negates the value. Negate means what? If I perform logical operation, let us say logical NOT operation on 1, on 0, this is negated means 1 you are going to get. If I perform logical NOT operation on 1, this is going to give you 0, negating. Whatever the bit, it is flipped. That is a negation operation. You can see here result. Let's see how this can be used in a C program with example. So as usual, your program starts with the main. You can see here this hash include stdio.h is an header file, and this is your end of the program. This returns 0, and between I am going to write the code for you. Now I am using 3 variables called A, B, C and D. So understand here A, B, C, D, these are the variables I am using. And here A equal to 1, B equal to 0, C equal to 5 and D equal to -3. Remember these values. Okay, I'll tell you why it is. So integer type variable, A is storing value 1, B is storing 0, C is storing 5 and D is storing -3. Let's see how this can be performed here. So this whatever I enclose in the double quote, you know it is printed on the outputs area. So logical operators demonstration, that string is printed in the terminal window or output area of your compiler. Now first is logical AND operation. As we know, logical AND returns 1 if both the operands are non-zero. Remember this. I am not saying both ones. I am saying both are non-zero. Okay. Both are non-zero means what? Either left side of the operand and right side of the operand, both must be non-zero. This result is given as 1. Now let's see here in this example. So what I am doing here, A %LD means in this place of A, this is the first value, A value will be taken, and the second value in the order is B, and that is been taken for the second percentile D. So for this value, and the third percentile D, the result of A and B. This is been mapped here. So let us see what is the value of this. If it is your output area, this is your output area, if I assume, and here first statement anyhow it is printed, and second statement will be starting here, and here percentile in place of percentile D. What is the value of A? Value of A is 1, and next is ampersand symbol as it is, and next percentile D is what? B. What is the value of B? It is 0. So 0 and 0, what should be the result? This is the operation on A and B. A and B, what I am saying, both should be, both operands, operand A, operand B, both should be non-zero. But in this case, operand A is non-zero, but operand B is 0. That's the reason result you are going to get as a 0. This is going to return you as 0. Right? So next case is other case I am taking with the CD. So CD is what? C, and C is having what value? 5, and D is having what value? -3. As the zeros are non-zero, non-zero. That means what? Result is going to get what? 1. So here some non-zero, 5 ampersand and -3, both are non-zero. That's why result is 1. That is the answer here. So what about OR operation? So OR operation, here it is double pipe symbol, and AND operation is double AND symbol. So it is only either one of, at least one operand is non-zero, then it will give the result as 1. Otherwise, it result is returned as, result means this is the result, right hand side. So this result is returned as 1 only when either one of, at least one is non-zero. Let's see how it will be. So here A, I am taking A, and B. A or B means A is having 1 and B is having 0. That's why AB's result is 1. You are going to get a result as a 1 here. Similarly, other case. So here I am taking with both B. Both zeros. B is what? B is having, both in both cases B is 0. 0 or 0 means what? Result should be 0. So what about NOT operation, logical NOT operation? Whatever the bit, I am going to flip it. If it is a 1, it is 0. If it is 0, if it is 1. Again, I remember, so it's a non-zero. Operand should be non-zero. It's not necessary 1. So percentile A is having what value? 1. So NOT of A is what? It is 0. So A is 1 is printed and followed by 0 is printed. So this is another case for B case. B is 0. NOT of B is what? 1. Let's see a demo here, how this is going to execute it. You can see output in this window. I'm compiling this. I'm going to run this step by step. So first instruction executed is 1, and you can see second instruction is logical operators demonstration is printed, and because of the /n, cursor is waiting in the new line. And now second statement executed, you can see 1 and 0, percentile D in place of A and percentile B in place of B. So that is result A and B, I am printing it is 0, 1 and 0, because one is non-zero, other one is 0. That's the reason result is 0. 0 is printed. So next instruction is OR operator. You can see A is having 1 and B is having 0 in this example. So now A or B is 1. Now in this case I am giving only B or B. B is 0 and result of B or B is also 0. Next is what? It is NOT operation. You can see NOT is A is having value 1 and NOT of A is B 0. 0 I am getting. So B case, B is having 0, NOT of B is 1. 1 I am getting result here. So this is how it works.